I got it and I wasn't even the MVP. This dude was the MVP. That dude said it's the YouTuber and streamer luck every time. Oh man, that's unfortunate, but also true. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Scaping 9 till 5 Season 2 finale. For those of you that still don't know what this series is, I basically take different types of money making methods within old school RuneScape and treat them as if they were a real life job for a single day. I then take the results from that day to find out what the salary would be like both in RuneScape and in real life. Remember, this is just a hypothetical, a theoretical, I don't actually do this, and real world trading is against the rules. So with that out of the way, it's time to go find a job. About time! Sponsor time. Raid Shadow Legends is a brand new collection RPG game that has almost 10 million players worldwide, and it's completely free. Get real, get raw in this dark and epic game that will take you to a world of dark fantasy and realism. Raid offers over 400 unique champions of different races, my favourite being the orcs. Check out the detail on these guys. It has a fully voiced story campaign and a PvP arena, which is my personal favourite thing. Raid has over 200,000 reviews on the App Store with an almost perfect score. And they've come out with a new rewards program for new players where you get a daily login reward for the first 90 days of playing the game. So what are you waiting for? Click on the links in the description and you will get 50,000 silver for free alongside a free epic champion as a part of their new player program to start your journey. Good luck, I'll see you there. Thanks Raid for sponsoring the video. Oziak, come on, I know you're in there. Open the door.
What do you want, you knob?
I need a job.
Red dragons.
No, I can't do that one.
Why not?
Because I need a better job. I'm tired of doing crap. I can't do crappy dragons.
Crappy dragons are my business.
Yeah, I know, but you must have something better, please. Come on, Oziak, you useless cunt. Well, he wasn't giving me anything good, so I've come to you instead.
Oh yes, well, you've come to the right place. I provide nothing but the best jobs in all of RuneScape.
That's the best thing I've heard all day, Flaxkeeper. That's why I've come to you. What have you got for me?
Well, picking flax, of course. There's some new flax that's been growing in the Elven City. You could go around and pick it for me.
Turns out I gotta go. Why did I even go to him? I knew that was gonna happen.
Hey, Dicerz.
Who said that?
Down here.
Oh, hey Posty Pete. I don't really want to do a random event today.
I'm not here for that. You've got mail.
Mail? It better not be from the Flagskeeper.
I don't know who it's from, but I'd better head off. Now, how does this thing work again?
I think this is the first time Posty Pete's done his job. Ew, what is this? Come save me from the nasty elves beneath Prefdinis. But no, I'm not reading that bottom part. I guess I've got nothing else to do. To the Elven City we go.
Oh, don't worry, little flax. We'll find you a home. I swear. Come with me. Oh,
he
and
doesn't
you have a
see
brother
me.
with you
Just
too.
keep
Oh,
walking.
pick him
Just
too.
keep
Oh,
walking.
yes. Give
He
me all the
doesn't
flax.
notice.
Oh, hey, Dicerz. Have you reconsidered that job offer?
No. This old lady should know something about Zalcano. So I got a letter from sort of volcano girl saying she was stuck under this city. Is that true?
Oh yes, dear, she's down there for sure. We trapped her there so we could study her and let hundreds of people mine her over and over. It's all pretty above board.
What? That's terrible. Why would you do that?
Because she dropped some lovely stuff. Some very good loot.
Good loot. Could I join?
Absolutely.
Sweet. Doing Zalcano as a 9 till 5 job. Ouch. Zalcano is a boss. We need a fairly large group, so I've brought the boys. The boring, graceful boys. We're just waiting for people to finish up on this round of Zalcano. I've got the timer ready and waiting. As soon as we get in there and I mine the first rock, the 8 hours will start, which is the typical length of a Western world shift. The boys and I are waiting patiently. If you'd like to join the fold for future endeavours, links to the clan chat and Discord in the description. Zalcano has respawned. I've clicked on the rock. The 8 hours begin. For those of you who aren't familiar with what Zalcano is, here is the process of doing it. You can find Zalcano in the southeastern quarter of Prefdinis. Next to the bank there's this little blue portal, you go in it, and before you pass through this glowing red barrier, you need to gear up. I done this the day after Zalcano was released, so I didn't know any gear techniques. I was just using full graceful with the best possible pickaxe. If I knew about the techniques, I would have worn something like this. The idea behind the better setups are to have your Varrock plate body the best one that you have for the chance of mining extra rocks, alongside HP restore gear, prayer restore gear, and either graceful or prospector gear. And the inventory is pretty simple: a couple of stamina potions, a bunch of high healing food, space for the loot and the rocks that you'll be mining, and for your crystal shards that you'll be collecting. According to the wiki, here is the best gear that you could wear to the Zalcano. And the actual process of going through the combat situation / skilling situation is to wait for Zalcano to spawn. When Zalcano does spawn, a glowing rock also spawns, and you have to mine it for tephra. I think that's what the rocks are called. You have to mine the glowing rock, which usually spawns in the northern eastern corner, but sometimes it doesn't. The amount of tephra that you mine is different depending on the amount of people in the world. If there's only a couple of people, you want to mine like 6 just in case. If there's a lot of people, you only need like 4 or 5 or something. You smelt them in the red thing, you runecraft them in the blue thing, and then you throw them at Zalcano. If there's only a few people in the world doing it, you want to wait for the blue circles to spawn, stand on them to throw them at Zalcano for extra damage. Avoid the red ones because they deal a lot of damage. But if there's a lot of people in the world, you can just throw them without waiting for the blue things. But if a blue thing spawns, stand on it anyway. Once enough rocks are chucked at Zalcano, she will fall to the ground and you mine her. And you do this 3 times until eventually she is defeated and you get some epic loot. Rinse and repeat. This was a super basic rundown. I could make a more advanced guide. If that's something you guys are interested in, I have the resources to make an epic Zalcano guide, but whether or not I should do it, it's up to you. Leave a comment. 30 runite ore, 340k drop. Holy crap. Type that good luck for the good karma so I get a good loot, and it worked. 30 runite bars. Oh, I got the MVP and I got like 230k. This boss is insane. Well, sometimes it is. 10 adamant bars. Back to insane, baby. 200k drop mithril bars. This is actually crazy. This is why I'm doing the Zalcano instead of the gauntlet. I did put out a community poll, which you will get alerted when I make posts on YouTube for text posts and video posts if you hit the notification bell. By the way, I put out a poll and most people voted for the gauntlet. Understandably, it's a little bit more exciting. This is just a skilling boss, but the loot is insane from this. So I decided to wrap up the season with Zalcano, and it did also get a fair amount of votes. Screw these red things, man. Ag. That's all it says. It just spams ag. Oh, wait a minute. Turns out you don't have to hit that notification bell. Just unsubscribe right now. Luckily, my respawn point is right outside the Zalcano cave, just around the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Bonus facts. Did you know that the Prospector outfit can be a substitute for the desert robes within the desert to reduce the amount of water skins you need to use? It works the exact same way, or in a very similar way. Prospector helps with the heat in the desert just like the desert robes. I learned that today for some reason. Zalcano is Skotazo's sister, and both of them together were generals in Zamorak's armies during the God Wars, but Skotazo betrayed Zamorak and Zamorak punished Zalcano for it, and then she was like roaming the elven forest, and then they captured her because they're mean and they trapped her under the city, and we were supposed to come and save her but we didn't. We just want that booty. I mean that loot. That sounded weird. Within the city of Prifddinas, there are 106 uniquely named elves. However, of that 106, 43 of them are names taken from Tolkien's Middle-earth. I actually got up the list of all the names of the elves in Prifddinas and got up a list of the names of the elves in Middle-earth and compared them, and it took me way too long to get this number, but almost half of the elves are names taken from Middle-earth. Middle-earth being the world that the Lord of the Rings is based in. And that's it for this week's bonus facts. Hopefully that was interesting in some way. Oh, baby. Zalcano shard, what's that? It's a unique item, it might be worth a lot. The Zalcano just came out. Oh baby. I got it and I wasn't even the MVP. This dude was the MVP. That dude said it's the YouTuber and streamer luck every time. Oh man, that's unfortunate, but also true. Unfortunately, it wasn't selling for any meaningful amount of GP, so instead of selling it, I decided to pimp out my pickaxe, my dragon pickaxe, by using the Zalcano shard on it, which turns it into the dragon pickaxe from RuneScape back in 2009, after the graphical update and all that. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. This looks nothing like a pickaxe. It's like some sort of axe with a pick on the end. I guess it is technically a pickaxe. After continuing to grind and grind and grind for 8 hours, getting pretty decent loot, as you can see on the screen, the time was up. 8 hours over. Shift done. How much money have we made? I'm going to tell you now, It's a lot. It might be top dog, but let's find out. The time wasn't actually up. It was only 7 hours and 30 minutes into the shift. I still had 30 minutes, but the last 30 minutes was spent doing this. Turning the 215 crystal shards I got into crystal dust, then adding that crystal dust to basic magic potions to create divine magic potions, then selling them for a decent amount of profit. This is what the bank tab looked like before selling it all after 8 hours, or 7.5 hours, sorry. That's a lot of loot. Everything fit nicely into my inventory, and after selling it all, it came to a whopping 12 million GP for the loot alone. And after buying and upgrading potions with the crystal shards / dust, it ended up being 15.2 million GP. After taking into account the cost of supplies used, it ended up being 14.5 million GP, but that's still pretty darn good. Only 700k or so on brews and staminas. It doesn't take a lot of supplies once you get good at Zalcano because you learn how to take less damage. So the daily wage is 14.5 million GP, which makes the hourly rate 1.8 mil. That's how much GP you're getting per hour. 1.8, that's insane. After doing this for 5 days, Monday till Friday, you'd have 72.5 million GP, and at the end of each month your payslip would read 319 million GP. And the big boy, the yearly salary, there's an average of like 261 working days in the year, which means the yearly salary would be just under 3.8 bills, 3.784 billion GP. That's a lot of GP. That's 100 mil below demonic gorillas, the top thing on the leaderboard right now. And I've not taken into account the chance of getting a crystal tool seed, which is 2 million GP, but the rates aren't out yet. I would have to average you'd get 1 per week just to be safe, which brings our total yearly salary to 3.853 billion GP. It's so close to being better than the gorillas. It's so close to being number 1, but it's not. It's number 2. Anyway, we skipped ahead. We haven't converted it into real life cash. The hourly rate would be $1.45. The amount you'd make each day is $11.60, and the weekly paycheck is $58. After 1 month, you'd have $255, and at the end of each year, every 12 months, you'd make $3,000. And it puts Zalcano number 2, just like 100 mil per year below demonic gorillas. It's basically almost the exact same. Why do demonic gorillas when you can do Zalcano? It's easier, it's more chill. I think I'm just gonna do Zalcano forever and ever, until season 3 Scaping 9 till 5 comes out. This is the conclusion to season 2. It was the finale episode. In a few weeks time, maybe a month or two, taking a break from the series, then coming back with season 3. Be ready for it. Leave suggestions in the comments below as to what you want to see in season 3. I already have some ideas, but not an idea for every single episode. I need some good ideas, guys. Fill it in. If you enjoy the Scaping 9 till 5 videos and want to see some bonus content, a little bit behind the scenes and stuff like that, I like to call it Overtime, the Overtime series. It's an exclusive YouTube channel membership series. It only costs $1 a month or £1 a month to join it and support the channel. You get some bonus content along with a few other perks. Check it out, please. Support the channel. Thank you very much for watching this season of Scaping 9 till 5. I really look forward to the next one. Goodbye.